Hi friends, Kelsey here at Cloud9 Workshop with another segment of On Cloud9. Here I am today with Christina Theobald. She's a teacher and also an artist in the Milwaukee area. And I've asked Christina to come and bring some of her work because I'm very curious about what she is up to. Christina, would you mind sharing what is under here?
Okay, so I brought two different projects because I like to work in different mediums or whatever. So the first one is I painted a jacket for my sister for Christmas.
Oh, fun.
She's like obsessed with the desert lately, so I just wanted to make something really girly and
Older sister, younger sister?
Younger
sister.
I'm the oldest in my family. And then I put where'd it go? An O on here to look like a lasso because her name's Olivia.
So, how thoughtful. Was it a surprise?
It was a surprise, yeah. We do Secret Santa in my family, so I got my sister for Secret Santa, and she lives on the West Coast. And then I got super lucky because I just walked into Goodwill and found this jacket.
Oh, bonus find.
Yes.
Yay.
So now I have to mail it to her. That's the next
she
big
doesn't
step.
have it yet?
No, I have it. Yeah. She lives on the West Coast, so sorry, Olivia, but I promise you're going to get it really, really soon.
So she's aware of it?
She is aware.
Okay.
No, yeah, I did
Good.
show her on
That's
Skype.
so great.
Yeah.
And what did you use to paint? What kind of paint is it?
Just acrylic paint, but I bought a additive that you put in it so that it binds to fabric
I
better,
didn't know you
and
could do
then
that.
heat set it. Yeah, so then it's like a 1-to-1 mixture of, I forget the exact name of it, but it's like a clear liquid,
Yeah.
and you just mix it 1-to-1 with the paint, and then I just painted it directly freehand, like on here, and then put it in the dryer
It's
for a
so
cycle.
great. And
you.
the dryer then heat set it, of course. Is that right?
Hoping so,
Yeah.
yeah, that's what the bottle said. So I'm hoping it's very heat. So I'm gonna put it in probably one more time and just to be sure, but it should be ready to
I
wear.
love making handmade gifts. That's so great.
Same.
I love that. That's awesome. And also, I love going to thrift stores and repurpose, reuse. Bonus.
Oh yeah, that's very Cloud9 of you, actually.
Yeah, it's very, very Cloud9.
And then the other thing I brought was
treasures.
Yeah, I brought like a linoleum black carving that I've been working on, and it was a picture of like a salmon head in a package that I saw one time. But I'm trying to hopefully do like a series or even like a mini zine about like food justice and just kind of like our global food cycle. Yeah, it's heavy information, but both of my majors at school were all about like community and how the world is working, and there's just so much to be concerned about with our food. So I'm really into texture and all of that. So I'm trying to find a way to like share that information in a way that's not like too depressing, but get the information out. Yeah.
And I think visual representation like this also communicates in a different way and draws people in to make it more accessible. So I think that's really, it would be so fun at some point. Have you printed it yet ever, or not yet?
I brought like this one was like a test print because I think I'm gonna go in and keep carving. I'm testing like different blocks and the print, but I ended up turning that one into a bigger collage where I was just using my misprints. So this is just kind of like for fun, but just using my misprints and cutting them up and gluing them onto a bigger thing just so I don't have a bunch of prints in my file drawer.
So I think what I also find interesting here is that you're going to continue to work it. So you work some, you print, you kind of observe and look, and maybe it evolves and changes and you can go back and work it again. Is that sort of your process?
Yeah, I would say so. I'm definitely like process based and don't always know what I'm doing like as I'm doing it. And then it's hard for me. I'm such a color person. It's hard for me to think in black and white. So this has been a big project, I guess, for me to think of form only in black and white because I think in color and shade and light and stuff like that. And I did go to the LaToya Hobbs exhibition at the art museum, and she got so much like texture and value in there. Like I think I see now like how I can I just want a little bit more body in it, so it doesn't feel too flat, but I don't want to overwork it at the same time either. But yeah.
And where do you do most of your work? So when you're working on this, where are you physically? Like are you at home? Are you at another location?
Yeah, kind of both. Like I think like I start at home, but then I do work. I'm like a member at a printmaking studio called AP3 at the House of Brad, and I go there and kind of use their machines to do the printing and just to be around people, so I don't like to work too long by myself. And just to get like bounce ideas off and stuff like that.
That's awesome. Yeah, I think there are great communities, and art studios in the Milwaukee area that are great for that and have a good community that you can talk with and share ideas, and that's what we like to do at Cloud9 Workshop too. I'm so glad you brought 2 projects. This is so great. Can I share mine?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yes.
So, wait, it's got to come out. So I brought a project that I made some time ago, but it's a t-shirt quilt, and it's it's freezing today, so
Right.
I'm thinking cuddly, snuggly, and so I made this t-shirt quilt with all my t-shirts.
Oh,
here it is.
wow.
And which I love because there's good memories, right, that are attached to all these different shirts that I've collected over the years. So whenever I'm snuggling and cuddling with it, there are good memories that come to mind. So that's what I love about t-shirt quilts. It has the repurpose, reuse, which I love as well, because some of these were worn until they were threads. Some of them don't fit because they were child t-shirts. Or some get stains and things. This is just a great way to keep those memories and to remake. And on the back, I did like a nice snuggly kind of fabric. And we do a t-shirt quilt making camp here in the summer. Nice. That we create a t-shirt quilt, not this big, but more of a lap size shirt quilt. But it's done in 4 days, so 12 hours of work. And I think we have it listed for 6 through 12, and it's on our website. Just because it's a lot of sewing in 4 days. But the reason I love this because it's got a bunch of memories that you can think about as it keeps you warm. And in fact, bonus, I gave my husband, he's been wanting one, and I thought, well, this could be an interactive experience. So for Christmas, I gave him a kit, and I have the batting here, so he got the batting, and I'm like, even better, honey, I made us a date night of making a quilt. So I gave him the batting, I gave him the cotton yarn for tie quilts, because in this way they're all tied quilt, which I think works really well. We use a fusible interfacing around the perimeter of each square, which I could also go into more detail another time. Some beautiful Congolese fabric for the backing of it, which is amazing. And then of course snacks. Don't forget the snacks. Gotta have snacks when we're making. So it's a full box of date night make your own t-shirt quilt with my hubby. So I love t-shirt quilts, and we've got our camp announced soon for this summer for t-shirt quilts here at the studio. But it's a process that quilting takes time. It's kind of similar to what you're doing too, is these projects aren't done overnight, but they can evolve and change, and then it's something like you're giving your sister you can wear and think about that person and have a lot of fun. So Christina, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
See you next time, friends.